Do you want me to just say I told you so, or?
The EuroLeague apparently wants to pay a fortune to sign Caitlin Clark since she has been compared to Angel Reed during the season and even betrayed by seasoned players. They intend to give Caitlin an enormous offer that might persuade her to play overseas and leave the WNBA with no stars in order to get away from the toxic league and at last get a break. Perhaps now is the best moment to step up and show the league who the real MVP is.
Actually, if you think about it, like, could Angel be, this is a question, right? Get us at us in the comments. Could Angel be for Reebok what Jordan was for?
Even after she increased the league's players' compensation, some remained dissatisfied. Reese claimed to be the best player on a live webcast.
Hey, I love when y'all do that. Hey, and pays them bills, baby. I just hope y'all know the WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills.
The Caitlin Clark effect, which enables them to travel to Europe and earn 10 times as much money as they would in the WNBA while simultaneously enjoying preferential treatment from the league, is something that these players are used to.
You had some jealousy, not by most, not by all, but there were some people within the WNBA, players, pundits, etc., that were trying to tear her down. And so how y'all look now? See, I love how everybody trying to change the argument. My man Shannon Sharp went off about it this morning, how there were so many people getting at people like him, getting at people like me and others, trying to change the freaking narrative. When people were trying to knock her down, they were trying to bring credibility to the argument. They weren't just...
As the EuroLeague prepares to make her an offer of a record-breaking transfer agreement, there is a lot of speculation in the basketball community. A rising talent who has dominated the WNBA court, Caitlin Clark might soon be one of the best-paid players in the league both domestically and abroad. This potential move highlights not only her undeniable talent, but also the glaring discrepancy between her WNBA treatment and the accolades she is receiving outside of it. Why is Clark's career so affected by this potential transfer? Even if she is carrying the WNBA on her back, it might be the pivotal moment when she joins a league that values her, drawing viewers and shattering attendance records. Caitlin hasn't always received the respect she deserves.
Swoops all y'all other haters out there, and I'm gonna call you out, man. Because it's blatantly obvious why you're hating on the young.
Among her peers in the WNBA, Caitlin, jealousy and discontent have been aroused by Clark's alleged huge salary elsewhere. The notion that Clark could make 10 times as much money in euros. An increasing number of people are worried that Caitlin might be leaving the WNBA, leaving her teammates to continue battling for lower salaries while she enjoys financial stability abroad. In a league where women compete fiercely for contracts, but frequently fall short of what male athletes get, many players are irritated that Clark, who is still young in her career, may be close to signing a deal that dwarfs their own. Because some players think that Clark's departure will harm the WNBA, while others could tacitly support her decision to pursue better possibilities, this has produced conflict inside the league. After all, Caitlin Clark, who has already made a name for herself as a great talent, might earn a lot more money abroad, so why should she accept less?
An intangible thing, right? Yes, we can say she's a dog. Okay, there's been other dogs. Okay, she's a great shooter. There's been other great shooters. She has it. She's got the thing. We can't assign it.
Caitlin Clark had expressed her desire to take a vacation from basketball following her debut season in the NBA, citing the need for relaxation and healing. Clark gave fans and teammates the impression that she would be taking a complete break from the game when she stated that she had no plans to play overseas during her break following a rigorous season. But it seems like Caitlin may have altered her mind in light of recent events. With the EuroLeague becoming a serious contender for her future professional move, rumors have begun to surface that she is now thinking about playing in Europe. Why did you decide to change your mind? Some suggest that she may have decided to think twice as a result of the treatment she has gotten in the WNBA, both on and off the court.
What's your perspective on this narrative that players of the WNBA are hating on Caitlin Clark?
It's a false narrative, Chanae, and I don't think there's any jealousy or pettiness that is fueling dirty play. Now, is the attention she's getting on the defensive end unprecedented for a rookie?
Clark's choice to quit the WNBA to play in Europe would mark a significant turning point in her career and raise the possibility that she was looking for a fresh start after a season that was filled with both success and hardship. Caitlin might see this as an opportunity to make a fresh start, explore new opportunities, and showcase her abilities on a global scale. But basketball isn't the only factor in this decision. Finding a setting where she feels valued and respected is also important, a quality she hasn't consistently possessed during her WNBA career.
This draft class, 2024, led by Caitlin Clark, it's going to be one. It's going to be one. They're going to remember this.
Oh, yeah.
And these salaries, these women salaries.
Go up. Don't continue to go up.
Caitlin Clark has made incredible contributions to the game, but she hasn't always been treated with the respect she deserves. She has often been in the heart of confrontations with both her opponents and teammates, while being the NBA's biggest draw, packing arenas and drawing record attendance. There is one particular event that stands out. During a game, an opponent struck Caitlin in the face, resulting in a black eye.
Oh, I'm sorry. You poked me in the eye. You did. I did not poke you. Did you do it on purpose? I did not poke you in the eye. Did you do it on...
Instead of standing with Clark, Caitlin's own teammate Melissa Smith made matters worse by laughing off the event. The dynamics within the team were further muddled when she even joked about it with a player who had injured Clark. Caitlin must have felt like she was being slapped in the face by this treachery, which brought to light the poisonous atmosphere in which she was working. Nevertheless, she showed where her priorities lie in these circumstances rather than informing DJ that she was out of line for joking about it. Caitlin Clark must have been emotionally exhausted after enduring such contempt from her teammates and the league, which may be why she is growing increasingly interested in quitting the WNBA in order to start over in Europe. Caitlin Clark nevertheless continued to step up to the challenge. She didn't allow the hostility around her to detract from her outstanding on-court performance. During her debut season, Caitlin Clark made a significant contribution to the WNBA. Everywhere she performed, even for the Indiana Fever, she drew the largest crowds and crowded halls. Whether it's her amazing shooting or her unshakable resolve, Clark has a unique presence that attracts attention. She is now one of the most identifiable figures in women's sports for the WNBA thanks to the influx of fans that came to see her play and the explosive growth in jersey sales. Her squad achieved the largest attendance in WNBA history, shattering previous attendance records. Caitlin Clark is a marketing dream come true, but she is still vulnerable to players with hidden agendas.
With Caitlin comes millions and millions and millions of more eyeballs. And with those millions and millions and millions of more eyeballs, unfortunately, is going to come some people who are not.
Nevertheless, the WNBA hasn't always treated Caitlin with the deference and encouragement she merits, despite everything she has done for the league. Instead of supporting her and acknowledging her talents, the league has repeatedly let hostility and jealousy taint its admiration for its star player. The idea that Clark would move to Europe, where she might get the respect and attention she hasn't gotten in the WNBA, has only grown stronger as a result of this lack of support. This season, Caitlin Clark has without a doubt been the WNBA's brightest star. However, she has experienced a startling lack of recognition from the league and its players instead of receiving the recognition she deserves. When you consider how hostile her teammates and opponent players have been to her as a rookie, this fact becomes even more evident. Caitlin had a lot of potential when she joined the WNBA, but she faced obstacles at every stage rather than receiving the credit her skill merited. Due to unjust criticism of her exceptional efforts, which should have won her unanimous Rookie of the Year award, she was unable to secure the victory. Instead of an unbiased assessment of her basketball abilities, many believe this was the result of personal prejudices.
Clark was only one vote away from winning it unanimously, the Rookie of the Year award. Congrats on winning the Rookie of the Year award, but how is it not unanimous? I get that people don't like her, whatever the case may be, but honestly, she led rookies in every category pretty much. She took her team to the playoffs for the first time in 10 years. She was the first ever rookie to get a triple-double.
It seems that jealousy of Caitlin's achievements is the driving force behind the animosity she has experienced from teammates and even her own group. Caitlin Clark isn't your typical athlete. She is undoubtedly the most well-known figure in women's basketball right now. The league has undergone a revolution thanks to her unparalleled talent, tenacity, and capacity to attract big audiences. Nevertheless, she has had to deal with the WNBA's weight and the disdain of those around her in spite of everything. The amount of attention she has gotten may make some people feel threatened, but it is well deserved.
You're not entirely accurate with what you just said. What we said was there was noise out there. When we pointed that out, we said why. What was the necessity for it? Because a rising tide lifts.
The WNBA has clearly failed to adequately defend its emerging star. Instead of fostering a network of solidarity for Caitlyn, the league has allowed animosity and jealousy to grow. In addition to harming Caitlyn, this misstep has hurt the WNBA's standing, especially with fans who are beginning to question why the league hasn't done more to recognize their MVP. Caitlyn might be playing in Europe for a wage that is much more than what she is now making in the WNBA if the move is approved. Her EuroLeague deal may actually be valued up to 10 times as much as her WNBA peers, according to certain rumors. This possible arrangement just serves to exacerbate the resentment and frustration that many WNBA players already feel toward Caitlyn since they are trapped with smaller contracts and less recognition. It's obvious that the EuroLeague values Caitlyn much more than her own league does based on their interest in her.
You don't even... Yo! I'm living beyond my means! It's like... No, my rent is more than that. It's 8,000. I'm living...
But in actuality, Caitlyn Clark deserves this since she has devoted her life to the advancement of women's basketball. She would be well advised to seek opportunities elsewhere if the WNBA declines to offer her the credit and money she is due. Apart from offering Caitlyn the financial security she merits, the EuroLeague seems to be providing her with a chance to grow as a player in the future without being subjected to the toxic atmosphere she experienced in the WNBA.